Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of WiscoCardKid. If you're new to the channel, thanks for joining us, being here. Don't forget to like and subscribe. My name is Matt. I just kind of share my journey of where I'm going in the sports card hobby. That my son and I started this channel about a year ago. He was ripping packs and stuff, but now I just kind of do it to share my journey where I'm going on the hobby. And that's what I'm going to cover kind of in today's episode is I was listening to a podcast and they dropped a bombshell on how I need to rethink my strategy and I'm going to have to pivot once again. So hang out with us, find out what that is, and let's get to it. Hey, thanks for hanging out with us, staying with us. So, like I said, I was listening to a podcast this morning, and on the podcast, they dropped some bombshell the news I was not aware of. That now it seems that Beckett has closed down their base submissions and standard grading and only are doing the express grading. So I'm going to switch over to my screen and show you what I'm talking about here. All right. So after hearing that news on the podcast that I was listening to, I went to Beckett's website and I just sent my Beckett submission in like a week ago. So thank goodness I sent my Beckett submission in, but I went over here where base 75 plus days, $15 and $18, and it says sold out. And then the regular $35 one sold out. So really the only one you can do right now is express for $80 a card with 15-day turnaround, which is crazy. If you're going to pay that amount, why wouldn't you do the $80 PSA and get top dollar for what it is? Now, here's the thing is I'll switch over to full screen and we'll jump into this and continue talking about it. So now here, Collectors Universe owns PSA, they own Beckett, and they own SGC. So I don't want to send my cards to SGC. I was trying Beckett out. I am waiting on, I have one more order from PSA through GameStop that I'm waiting on. I have two orders now at Beckett that I got. I did the $18 with subgrades to help. If you've watched some of my other videos, you probably know that. But now I'm not going to pay $80 to have a card graded when most of the cards I'm grading aren't even worth $80 and things. I mean, the good thing about Beckett, like I talked about, is they don't go from 10 to 9 like PSA. They have a 9.5 and an 8.5 and things. So like that, they have the Beckett Black Label that demands the highest out of anything. If you're lucky, odds are slim, but if you get that. So I don't think I'm going to be sending cards in to Beckett anymore. So now am I just going to hold off on grading for a couple months? Some people in the industry talk that, hey, is PSA value ever going to come back? I don't know. If people are willing to pay $80 a card, why would you bring back your $25 tier grading card? I don't know. Like, I can't imagine. I don't know if this is hurting GameStop or not. If you know anything about that, leave a comment. I've stopped using PSA through GameStop because of that, the cards that I'm sending in and submitting. I actually kind of liked doing the Beckett thing. Now I haven't gotten any of those back. We'll see when they come back and see how it goes. Because that's been about a month and a half since I've sent my first order, just sent the second one a week ago. So we'll see about that. So then it's like, what other, CGC is more of the TCG Pokemon kind of cards. So I'm not going to go TCG. That's kind of lower end. SGC, I've done those. I've tried those. I have some of those that I have in my PC that I've sent. Those don't sell for as high. So I'm not a big fan of that. The one company that I did hear about recently that would be kind of interesting is MBA grading. So let me show you what I'm talking about with MBA grading here. I'm going to switch back to screen here. So on one of the podcasts, they brought up MBA grading. So I did a little research. What is MBA grading? Apparently Mike Baker, who was one of the first or founder, not founders, but one of the first graders for PSA, went off on his own and he started this grading company called MBA. And so what they do is, along with, they will do the raw grading of cards, but what they do is they add a little sticker on the slab. So they'll grade them. They have a 10, they have a 9.5. So I like that they have a 9.5. The slabs kind of remind me of Beckett a little bit. And the cool thing is that what those stickers do is it talks about the eye appeal of the card. So even if the card gets an 8 for whatever reason they deem it, it can have superior eye appeal and get a silver MBA, silver diamond sticker on the front. So that just adds kind of one more layer to, even though it didn't 10, it still could be superior eye appeal, which is just kind of a new little wrinkle I like that they added into the slabs and the grading things. All right, I'm going to switch. So now, where does that leave me to go from here? I don't know. I haven't looked into MBA a whole lot. I think it was like $15 a card. I don't know what shipping and all that's going to be, or how it's going, but I don't know. Might be worth just to try and see what happens. And maybe, I'm sure if I do that, I'll make a video, but I know as of right now, I'm not going to pay $80 to grade through PSA, and I'm not going to send cards to Beckett for $80 on a card. So am I just going to pause? Maybe I'll just start buying some of the cards and young prospects that will take a year or two to get up, and I'll just hold on to and hoard them or collect them until then. Or maybe right now I just work on my PC for a little bit, but that just kind of put it, just when you kind of, the fork in the road and you find what path you're on and things are going smoothly and you think you have it figured out, another wrinkle gets thrown in. So hopefully Collector's Universe can figure this stuff out, because it's getting a little nauseating that this keeps happening. But hopefully in a couple months, I mean, in an ideal situation, PSA will get their value back and I can submit through GameStop, because that just was so easy to just package them up, clean them up, package them up, drop them off at GameStop, and I don't have to worry about them until they get back to GameStop and I pick them back up. The Beckett thing's been kind of a cool new learning experience too. So I haven't gotten any of those back, so we'll see. But that's just something that I was shocked when I heard it. And I was like, oh man, now what path am I going to do? So stay tuned. I'm sure I've been thinking about it a lot in the last 24 hours. Thought better make a video on it sooner than later before everyone gets that information out. So I guess let me know your thoughts and comments. Do you grade? Are you still grading? If you grade, who are you grading with, and what are you doing, and what's your kind of philosophy on it and everything else? So thank you for watching this. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and we'll catch you on the next one.